this is the first video where I just kind of wanted to just do a little bit of like a training slash lifestyle talk. I don't really know how it's going to go, but I have a couple questions that people have asked and just also things that I just probably am going to ramble about. So let's get after it. Alright, let's start with like a pretty simple one. How do I structure my training? So right now I'm following a plan in the book Run Faster by Brad Hudson and Matt Fitzgerald. Sorry, it's actually, that book is like is what I put my camera up on, so that's why I can't get it out. So I'm trying to follow that plan to a T right now. I kind of just feel like, I don't know, it's like following something and actually trying to do it like to the letter of the law. I just want to do this for the first time. I guess training for the Buffalo Marathon, which is what I'm training for right now. I kind of want to see if I can actually follow a plan and do as much as I can, like within reason. When I say that, it means that like if I have to bag a workout, or if for some reason something happens, I give myself grace to, take a day off, whatever. But mostly just following the plan and see if it works, see if the training works, and then go from there. I also do like to jump into workouts with my friends, so a lot of times we'll try and sync stuff up. My other friends actually have coaches, so sometimes I just defer to them, but right now I've been a couple weeks, I think I'm done with week 3 or 4 of this plan, and it's a pretty long plan, but I'm feeling a little tired today because it is Sunday afternoon and I did have a long run this morning, and so I'm trying to be conscious and give my body what it wants, like naps and good food, but yeah, always you get tired, but it's just part of the training. I feel like sometimes what I like about run training is like you are tired and you learn to work through pain, or you just like even not like physical pain, but sometimes just like mentally, especially this past week it's been so cold. I've done a lot of running on the treadmill, and so sometimes just mental exhaustion. It's all good training, right? As long as you're not injured and you're feeling pretty good, increasing the miles is one way to get faster. So basically, yeah, I'm training for the Buffalo Marathon, and it should be really fun. That was my first marathon back in 2016, I think. Yeah, and it was awesome because I got third, and then my friend Bailey, who's one of my training partners, got second. So that was really cool, and especially being your first marathon, like, holy crap, And then I've only done one other marathon, and that was when my sister and I went to Texas and we did her first marathon together. So that was really fun. It was like a road trip. I didn't really train for that one specifically. I was sort of ultra training, and I have been doing that for the past 2 years. So this fall and right now I'm still trying to get faster and just see what my body can do. And yeah, basically work weekly. My mileage right now is like about 60, and I have like kind of a speed day. It's mostly been fartleks so far. I think eventually it'll be like track workouts and stuff like that, and then that's Tuesday, and then Friday I usually do a tempo effort, but those have been like progression runs as of right now, and then on Sunday I do a long run, and today's long run was actually a progression style as well. So I did about 10 miles easy, and then 4 miles that said fast, so I did, which is effort based, so I did what I felt was fast for me. I definitely could feel those hills though during the easy part, because I haven't been running hills. So yeah, it's always humbling to come back to it, but your legs don't forget, don't worry. It just might take a day or two to get back. So that's basically my structure of training. During runs, when I run alone, I listen to podcasts. I love podcasts. My favorite ones that people have asked about are I love Stuff You Should Know. That's actually my friend Xavier and I, we both listen to that podcast, and so then when we run together sometimes we talk about it. It's great, and he's so fast, and so he's been really great to run with this past season. He's training for Boston, which is really cool. And then I also like the Rich Roll podcast. That one's, I'm more of like a long form interview podcast rather than like a self-help or like that kind of podcast, or like stuff you should know, just things that you should know. It's not even like you should know how to do your taxes. It's like, how did Benedict Arnold, who was Benedict Arnold, and like just different stuff like that. Or like the one I listened to today during my nap was how saunas work, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's one of my guilty pleasures, but I have tons. So if anyone does want to know all of them, I can do a whole separate video on all the podcasts that I listen to. A couple other questions I had were, what are my favorite snacks? So I usually have a snack like I guess halfway through the afternoon, which is actually ends up being around like 5 for me, just because with my work schedule. And if you follow me on Instagram, I always Instagram it. So lately it's been just I do a piece of toast with butter, peanut butter, and then banana on it. That's pretty good. When I was given a bunch of yogurt, I did a lot of yogurt and with like nuts or something in it. Sometimes I do like overnight oats. So a lot of times it'll be like something we're throwing away at work, and we always throw away bread, so I know that's always like a staple. And I also really love toast. If you've never tried the butter and peanut butter combo, you gotta try that. It's just slap a little bit of butter, peanut butter, banana. It's my fave. It just goes down too. Toast works really well for me. It digests fast, it gives me energy, and then I also don't feel super like, you know how if you eat something sometimes, if it's like too fibrous or too just heavy, you just feel kind of crappy, and I don't want to feel crappy for the rest of my shift. So I'll do that. Sometimes I go through phases where I really like bars. So I love Perfect bars. Unfortunately, they're like $3 a bar, unless you go to Aldi's, and then they're $1.89. I've checked. And so like occasionally I'll have a bar. So it really just depends on what's there. I have bars, but I'm more of just like, I just rather have a piece of toast or something. Maybe that'll change. It's like anything, I go through phases. And then at night, I should post this video because I took a video of myself doing this. So at night after dinner, I kind of like a sweeter snack. You could call, I guess sometimes the level of the amount of chocolate that I put into it, it would be considered dessert. It's basically, I make like protein yogurt. So I just take yogurt and I add protein powder. I currently like Quest protein powder, the salted caramel. And I mix that together, and then I'll add some like chocolate chips or coconut or something, and then I put peanut butter on top. And it's just like a little like sort of just nightcap, I guess. I'm more of I'd rather have a brownie than a glass of wine kind of person. I'm just not a huge drinker. And so I'll have that, unless of course something at work is going out, or like I don't feel like making anything, and then I'll do like a Cliff Bar or two with peanut butter on it, something simple. I used to always do dessert, and I like or like a cookie or like a brownie, or I don't know. I went through this thing with like these coconut almond joy bars for a little while, and I like them and they're fine. It's just I noticed that if I had something a little bit more nutrient dense, even if it's like just yogurt or like it made my run the next morning feel a little better. Like I recovered better, my legs felt better. So at this point, I kind of am balancing the needs to be healthy / like I want some like something a little sugary. So the yogurt, the protein yogurt, and then you add chocolate chips. It's one of those things. Another snack of mine that I really like is toast with peanut butter and chocolate chips on it. It's pretty good too. Not gonna lie. And let's see, what else did I have? Oh Lord, this video is already almost 10 minutes, so I think I'm gonna stop it here actually. But yeah, so this is like a first little introductory training talk. But if anybody has any more questions, always reach out to me, email, Twitter, Instagram, and I will do my best to answer those kind of things, and hopefully post them to my channel. I do like doing the what I eat in a day videos. That's just kind of fun, and it's like, you know how your eating goes through like stages, kind of like based on what you have, or like just what your body wants. It's interesting to me to like look back and how things have just changed. I don't look at it with judgment. It's just things have changed, or like oh, obviously rice was on sale that week, or like, oh, people didn't want salad at work, so I took all the salads. Like, it's stuff like that. So that's always fun. I don't edit those. I don't really edit videos that much, just because, one, they're just kind of off the cuff, and I want you to feel like you're just talking to your friend. And also, I don't really know how to do it that well, or want to take too much time doing it. So yeah, that's going to be training talk numero uno / just get to know me a little bit better. And I also am hopefully gonna find a gimbal and see if I can, if I want to bring my phone and videotape running a little bit. It's kind of annoying just because, like, it's not annoying, it's more like I think it's gonna be a lot harder or a bigger deal than it really is. And also, I never really bring my phone when I run, so I have like once, and it was to film a workout that we did a while ago. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll just try with my weird tripod that I'm using right now. And yeah, so that's gonna end the video, and I hope you guys have a killer day. And what day is it? It's February 3rd, so we only have like 3 more months of winter. Go crazy, guys, go crazy. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.